What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Low Country Fishing. If this is your first time clicking on, welcome to the channel. My name is Dan. So you guys, I'm a Florida native, and tarpon fishing is something that we would do heavily this time of the year. Whether we were targeting these fish in the back creek systems or we were looking for them out on the beach, we would get out here and target these things, honestly, with a decently high success rate. Well, ever since relocating to Georgia a few years ago, this is something that I have been wanting to do. And today is the day we're gonna get out here and do it. Now, I won't be fishing by myself. I have been invited out on my buddy Matt's boat. Matt's got a 20-foot Sportsman. Matt has been putting in a serious amount of time getting these fish dialed in. He has an idea of where these fish are going to be, where the bait's going to be, where these fish should be moving at what tide stage. So honestly, Matt's put in all the hard work. I'm just gonna be the guy that holds the camera and cranks the wheel. Hopefully that will be the outcome today. So honestly, tarpon fishing is the majority of what we're gonna be doing. Once the tide drops all the way out and everything kind of moves way off the beach into deeper water, we're gonna kind of cut the tarpon fishing trip and bounce around a little bit and see if we can find some redfish, trout, flounder, some sort of an inshore species. Maybe we can grab a slam to wrap the day up. But Silver King tarpon fishing is exactly what I'm looking to do today, and that's it. Just wanna run the game plan by you guys, and we'll see you out at the first spot. All right, guys, so we're all set up here. We have basically got a nice little 4-rod spread. Here's what we got. We got 2 down on the bottom, 2-ounce egg sinkers, and then we're floating 2 on the top right back behind the boat with just some corks. So yeah, 100-pound leader, 8/0 circle hook, Carolina rigs-ish on the bottom, float rig on the top, 5-foot leader, and that's it. We're all set up. Now Matt's been chumming with the extra pilchards and whatnot. Got 2 live wells here set up, basically 15 or so pilchards in each. You don't want to overcrowd your live wells. That is a quick way to kill all your bait off real fast. So give them plenty of room to swim around, let them have plenty of oxygen to continue to breathe and be happy with all their other buddies in there. And use the excess pilchards to kind of cut chum up and just basically create a nice little slick back behind the boat. But that's the setup. So we're just right here off the beach. We're not too far out, honestly. You can probably see land from right here, sitting in about 10 feet of water. It's about mid to high incoming tide-ish right now. And where we were just out here in the sound, our beachside netting our bait, we are anticipating all those pilchards to basically come to us. They're gonna funnel to us. We kind of got breakers on the left, we got breakers on the right, and we're basically just gonna sit right here in this bait highway, wait for the bait to come, wait for the tarpon to come. That tarpon we saw rolling out there was out there with those pilchards, so the plan is let the bait come to us, let the fish come to us. Whatever it is, it's here. What kind of shark you got? Yeah. Whew. Yep. That's why I don't swim in the beach. Like a grown man punching us out of your boat.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
100%?
Yeah.
100% tarpon? Oh, you hit the top.
Saw his dorsals and saw his
So that's probably the fish we just saw go by here on the side.
That one just hit the surface. Wherever that was.
This one's off too. Oh, no, he's here. He's just running at the boat. He's under the boat. I'm tangled up in that other line too. Don't go under there. I'm free. I think I'm free. It's a shark. Tooth. All right, we're good. Well, we saw him rolling around. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in just a second. So we're watching the side scan, you guys, and I just kind of explained to Matt real quick what a fish looks like as it drives, as it kind of floats by. So what you guys are going to see is basically a light spot, and then next to that is a dark spot. That's basically the shadow. This thing is throwing an image, and it's bouncing back with a lighter image, and behind it is the darker shadow. We saw 2 or 3 over here on this left side kind of float right by, and then that tarpon hit, and then that shark just hit. So just kind of gives you a good idea of what you're looking at here on these side scans. All the action's been kind of over here on the left hand side. I'm looking to see if we can see something else here I might be able to point out. So here's another one on the right hand side. Nice little white dot, and then on the outside of it, black spot. Could be our guy.
Not jumping.
Gonna get up there in that anchor line in a second.
Oh, that was tarpon.
Oh, he's on. Woo! I think he just dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. Ah. Well, there's one.
Dang shark.
Dang. Yeah, he dropped it. He jumped once and dropped it. That was a big one over there, man.
Yeah, man, he was huge.
That was a big one. Man, I'd like to have that back.
Did you get that on camera?
I did. I got the jump.
Nice.
Yeah. I got the jump. And the chest cam's still on too, which is awesome. Well, we got one jump out of him. And then he spit it. That was on the cut bait that I just threw out. I launched this thing out, and then Matt hooked up with that shark that he's still working on over there. A little black tip. All right, so we're switching gears now. The tarpon portion of this video is over. Had a blast out there chasing after those tarpon. A lot of sharks, a couple really big jumps from these tarpons, which is great to see. Unfortunately, weren't able to hook any of them or actually get them to the boat, get a leader touch, nothing like that. Just kind of is what it is. It's tarpon fishing. If you can get a couple jumps out of a big fish that's 150 pounds, that's great. To catch one of these fish and actually get it to the boat and touch it, that's bucket list for me, especially a fish of that size. But so what we're gonna do now, you guys, we're just gonna kind of transition. The tide's starting to drop out. So now we're gonna go back to some inshore fishing, some areas that have redfish, flounder, trout, some of these just basic areas that you guys normally see me fish. And we're gonna see, honestly, now if we can just put some dinner on the table. I had a nice little trip yesterday where I caught a really nice size redfish and trout. So I'm looking to add a little bit of meat to that and have a nice little dinner for the family tonight. So we'll get this camera spun around and let's start targeting some inshore fish. small.
Come on.
Yeah?
That's a big one. Bigger one.
There you go. You got the slot. It's 2 for Tuesday, man.
Do you keep redfish?
No.
No.
You can if you want. Don't matter to me. I prefer the trout and flounder.
Overslot, actually.
That's a good one there.
He's upper, for sure.
Yeah, you got a good one.
Peeler crab.
Peeler crab is clutch. You might be blowing out Bass Pro right now.
Got him. You get a good hook set on these things too.
Hmm. All about that peeler crab life, y'all. There you go.
21 and 20 and 3/4.
Yeah. Nice redfish there. There you go.
Red.
Nice. Oh, I got picked up. Nice red here. Woo! There's the big one we were waiting on.
Oh, there's another one. You can see him pushing.
Yeah. That other girl just went down the river.
Freaking toad.
Easy. First cast right in that mouth. Yeah, she's over slot.
A little bit.
I only got 10 pounds, baby. Take it easy on me here, would you? Got it?
Yep.
Double up, baby! Attaboy, Matt.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Trading bow.
Look at her.
Oh, dude. This girl here this is my 28. You got another big one too.
Jeez. That's a big fish right there. What you got?
Yeah, she's big. I'm gonna give her a second. Let her breathe for a minute.
Look at that. That's a good one. This one just as big.
Yeah, it is. How about this, guys?
Little.
Solid. This girl's ready to come in. She said, "I'm tired, Dan." Nice. That is a beautiful fish. I got my hands on her gill plate, guys. They're not in her gills, though, by no means. I'm gonna set her down. Give her up a second. Got it. We're good. All right. Let's get her laid out here. Nose up, tail pinched. 29-inch redfish, huh? All right, guys, well, I think we are going to call it a day. It has been insane, to say the least. A whole bunch of rat reds all over the place, some small flounder, all kinds of variety of species out here. Not to mention a couple nice big tarpon jumps out there earlier around the high tide stage, and then 2 double ups with overslot reds. It just doesn't get any better than that, you guys. Even though summertime blues is in effect some days, it seems like it's a grind. It seems like today the thing that kind of pulled us through was just, let's try this one last spot. And that's exactly what we did, and this is exactly where we're ending the video. So listen, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, don't forget, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't got a chance to subscribe to Low Country Fishing, go ahead and click that button now. I put out content like this almost every week. Sometimes I can't get a chance to fish every week, but I do my best to absolutely drop my videos on Sunday. So thanks again, you guys. I'll catch you on next video. Take care. God bless.